Our fog situation going to continue into the weekend after Christmas. You can see clear right now in terms of visibility, but as we get into the evening and overnight, we're going to start to see that fog beginning to form, becoming widespread and fairly thick. Foggy conditions expected all across southeast Louisiana, including counties in southwestern Mississippi. So for travel issues, you may want to give yourself a few extra minutes if you have to be out and about early on Saturday morning. But notice by mid to late morning hours, fog will clear out to that point, and then for the rest of the day, really not dealing with any weather issues. We'll see some fog once again Saturday night into Sunday morning, but it doesn't look to be as widespread or as thick as it has been the last couple of morning starts. So we'll wait and see if the National Weather Service does eventually end up issuing a dense fog advisory for Sunday morning. We do have one, though, in place for Saturday morning. You can see fog clearing out maybe even a little bit quicker on Sunday due to increased wind speed that's expected to take place prior to our frontal passage on Monday. Speaking of, let's give you a first alert to what we're tracking next, and you can see that is going to be our Arctic cold front that's going to be moving through on Monday. So ahead of the front will be those warmer temperatures, humid conditions, and even a few passing showers. Behind the front will be the drier and much colder air, and with the frontal passage occurring during the morning hours, it actually means we could see falling temperatures through the day. So what that means is high temperature for the day on Monday could be shortly after midnight, and then the low temperature is just subsequently each and every hour from there on out as we see that temperature steadily falling. Line of scattered rain showers expected to be ahead of the front, but that is not expected to contain any severe weather, certainly not expected to cause any flood concerns. And you can see we're going to be clipped by an Arctic air mass, and that's going to bring about some light freezes to our forecast. So here's the temperature change that we are anticipating. High temperatures at or near 80 degrees leading all the way through the weekend, which is several degrees above average. 17, in fact, for Saturday and Sunday. But look at the front comes through, and we may see a high of only 56 during the afternoon on Monday. And temperatures continuing to fall even into Tuesday, with Tuesday's high not even reaching the 50s. Now, as we start to ring in the new year, we're going to see a warming trend. New Year's Eve is going to be chilly. New Year's Day will be pretty comfortable, though, with 63 for your daytime highs. So here's a look at Futurecast. We're going to fast forward all the way to Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, we could see a couple of showers in the forecast. If you do have weekend plans on Sunday, isolated showers is what we're calling for right now. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. Don't cancel any outdoor plans. Just keep in mind you may have to dodge a shower or two. But as we get into those pre-dawn hours on Monday morning, here we are paused at 4 a.m. You see kind of the brunt of the rain moving through. The front shortly thereafter starts to push through, and by the time we get towards Monday afternoon, everybody's on the backside of the front. And you see here with our wind streams how all that wind is going to be coming out of the north, and so that is going to be bringing in that much colder air. Not a lot of rain, though. You'll see here with rainfall estimations from the model that I just showed you, less than 1/10 of an inch of rainfall across our area. So that's why no threat of severe weather, no threat of any flood concerns either. But we will have a threat for some freezing temperatures. So giving you a first alert heads up to that for Tuesday as well as Wednesday mornings of next week. Now, Tuesday mornings low in the metro area, 30 degrees. Wednesday, we are expected to dip down into the 20s. But for both instances, we're talking about light freeze preparation. So we're taking care of 3 of the 4 P's: the people, the pets, and the plants. Not worrying about the pipes this time around. Duration of freezing temperatures expected to be anywhere from 3 to 8 hours. So yeah, it's warm, it's humid, and it's pretty much breezy, as that's going to be our weather forecast through the weekend. Now, once we get into the early part of next week, that's when the changes are expected to take place with this front moving through. Temperatures kind of falling through the day on Monday, so much so that we see those light freezes for Tuesday and Wednesday mornings before we start to see those warming trends carrying over into 2026.